Good day, ladies and gentlemen. We are both delighted and privileged to have all of you here today, especially a couple of our luminaries who are here to grace the occasion. The first one to whom we would like to express our sincere gratitude is to the leading luminary of the cinema industry, Ms. Sonam Kapoor. Sonam, thank you very much for being here today. As always, we find you very, very cooperative, always finding the time for this cause and supporting us from the bottom of your heart.
We have already signed MOUs with government departments, the health mission in the state of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. So having said this, if I would say, these states are in the red corridors of highly focused undernutritional and undernourishment cases in the areas, and they're all in red in the range of from 8% to 20 percentage points. And that is where the action lies. Having signed the MOUs, we work on cross-thematic issues.
If we look at the trends, the number of children who are severely malnourished is today at around 16 million worldwide. The number of children who have access to the treatment is only 3.2 million. There's a slight increase that we have been observing over the last 5 years, but it's far not enough.
Fight Hunger Foundation came to me a couple of months back and showed me photographs and told me all these statistics and spoke to me about this disease that the youth of our country is suffering. It's a whole generation, it's a generational problem, you know. And it was frankly very, very scary. I thought, okay, you know, I want to dedicate some of my time to helping or giving back to society in some way. And I was like, how am I supposed to do that? I thought, let's talk about literacy. Let's think about building roads. Let's think about building toilets. You know, Rakesh Mehra was doing something with toilets. Somebody was building some roads. Someone was talking about, you know, many different issues. And, you know, I speak about feminism and health issues and body image issues. And these are all issues that they're generational issues. But something basic like food, shelter, clothing is something that you don't think about, especially when you come from such an affluent background like I do. I've been given everything in life. So when I saw some of these images, I felt like, I don't know, I understood what Gautam Buddha was going through, I think, to a certain extent. And I couldn't understand why this was happening. And I was trying to find a solution, and they came to me with a solution. This is a very basic need that a lot of people, look at the numbers. There are 6 million children who are malnourished and there are 1 million dying every day. It's appalling. It's an appalling number for a country like India, and it's an appalling number for a country that wastes so much food. There's so much wastage that happens. So, you know, I think it's time we give back, and I think the support of the media is very, very, very important. And that's why I'm here. I usually make very good copy. People like putting me on in your papers and magazines. So instead of my dresses and sometimes my movies, I think it'll be nice if you guys put this cause in your papers and write about it and put a picture of me with all these amazing people with the Fight Hunger Foundation behind me. And your support and help will be amazing. Tweet about it, put it on social media, you know, donate. It's 5,000 rupees. It's not much at all. So I think that's basically what I wanted to say. I have like 2 pages of what I wanted to say, but I felt like everybody said so much. I just thought it was better to appeal to everybody on a human level. I'm very, very proud to be a Goodwill Ambassador for Fight Hunger Foundation. I've spoken about LGBT rights, you know, feminism, body image issues, cancer awareness, everything. These are all amazing causes, and they are getting a lot of, you know, a lot of awareness and they make very, very good copy. But talking about malnourishment, I don't know, maybe is not as, I don't know, maybe it doesn't make that great copy. So it's an appeal to say that make it good copy, cover this way more, and spread awareness. That's why I'm here, and I think that's my duty as a goodwill ambassador, to appeal to y'all to write about it and speak about it and support it. Thank you so very much for being here and being patient through this whole thing and covering this program. Thank you so much. Thank you. Cinema is any art is a very great platform to inspire people to do better. So I can't answer that question because I just did Prem Ratan and Nija, and they were both very, very different films. So I can't be like, oh, we can do this, but I think the country also needs a film like a Prem Ratan or a Sultan, but they also need films like a Nija, which is, there are no songs and no dance, but it speaks about being the best version of yourself. I don't know, but I hope that certain causes are underlined, maybe on a subliminal level or a more obvious level. Let's see. Yeah, of course, I'm trying my very best. I haven't signed anything yet, but I'm trying.
2 out of those are Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. Maharashtra is a little better on that scenario. Of course, Bihar, Uttarakhand, there are some states in the north which are equally bad, let's say. But one of the things that we decided to do was to work alongside with the government, not against the government, not independent of the government, and so on and so forth. So we said, जहाँ पे सरकार हमारी मदद करेगी, जहाँ हम सरकार की मदद कर सकते हैं, कोलैबोरेटिव रिलेशनशिप हो सकता है, तो जिन स्टेट्स ने हमारे साथ MOU साइन किए, तो all these 3 states have signed an MOU with us where we work along with the Anganwadi workers, we work alongside the Asha workers and so on and so forth, and make sure that the impact is the maximum and the largest part of the problem can be resolved. So that is part of the reason why we started with these 3 states, and we are very happy to say that the impact has been truly tremendous, by working with these states.
यानी दूसरे जो स्टेट्स है, इसका मतलब ये है कि दोज पीपल जो गवर्नमेंट अथॉरिटीज़ है, दे आर नॉट अटेंटिव टू दिस कॉज?
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. देखिए, कुछ 8-10 साल पहले तक the whole attitude of the central government and the state governments was, there is no problem in India. This is not an Indian problem because it is a political hot potato, है ना? So people used to say नहीं, but जैसे individual incidents आते गए, like the media brought up this whole issue of Palghar now, so similarly in various states, राजस्थान पत्रिका ने कुछ निकाले, मध्य प्रदेश में हुआ, दैनिक भास्कर ने कुछ निकाला, and so on and so forth. So as the issues came more and more to light, the government said, oh my God, we really need to do something about it. And some governments obviously had an easier time to do it. Some governments find it more difficult. Funds, there are so many issues involved in this.
सोनम, आपसे सवाल है कि कितना एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा आपका ओवरऑल, और इस कॉज से जुड़ने के लिए आपको बधाई, लेकिन आप कितना खुद जुड़ी और कितने लोगों को बॉलीवुड में आपने जुड़ने के लिए कहा जो आपके फ्रेंड्स हैं?
I'm here with Fight Hunger Foundation. मैं बहुत I think कम महीनों के साथ इनके साथ जुड़ी हुई हूँ. मेरी पूरी कोशिश जारी रही है इनके साथ काम करने में, उनके साथ वीडियोस बनाने में. हॉस्पिटल में, साइन हॉस्पिटल, लाइक शी सेड देयर आर ओनली 20 बेड्स, पर मैंने जाके देखा कि वो एक स्पेशल फार्मूला बनाते हैं फॉर malnourished चिल्ड्रन. तो वो फार्मूला कैसे बनाते हैं, एंड व्हाई दिस फार्मूला इज़ नीडेड, बिकॉज many malnourished children cannot eat food. जो खाना हम सब खाते हैं ना, even like a खिचड़ी or anything, they can't digest it because their body is not used to digesting this food. तो ये सब समझने में टाइम लगता है. It's very scientific. There's a lot of research that these people have done, a lot of statistics. तो ये सब मुझे समझना था. They have an incredible team of doctors, nutritionists, a lot of scientists, a lot of people from the corporate world that are, investing a lot of money. That whole team is amazing. Even so, I think it's just a matter of going forward and going ahead and spreading awareness. And I'm trying my very best by doing this, by going in the evening and being a part of the fundraiser, by visiting hospitals, by creating awareness, giving a little money. I'm doing whatever I can. So let's see what happens. But जैसे उन्होंने कहा कि हमारी आशा यही है कि टाइम और वक्त के साथ things improve, and we see, because eventually this is the future of our country. There are these this is it's a generational problem. These are young people, these are young children, these are babies who are the future. I'm 30 years old, and so it's a matter of taking care of your generation, and that's basically what it is. It's just to create awareness and try to help as much as I can.
हाय सोनम, रवि कुमार, न्यूज़ हेल्पलाइन।
नमस्ते।
इन्होंने पोलियो का एक एग्जांपल लिया था।
हाँ जी।
बच्चन साहब ने 2 बूंद जिंदगी का एक डायलॉग उन्होंने बोला था और काफ़ी फेमस हो गया था, और जिसने हेल्प भी किया था इरेडिकेट करने के लिए पूरा पोलियो का जो प्रॉब्लम है। तो आपको लगता है एक डायलॉग जनरेट करने की बहुत सख्त ज़रूरत है इस कॉज को प्रमोट करने के लिए और इस प्रॉब्लम को इरेडिकेट करने के लिए?
मैं प्रसून सर को फ़ोन करती हूँ, मैं पूछती हूँ अगर वो एक कविता या कोई लाइंस हमारे लिए लिखेंगे। देखते हैं, उन्होंने मुझे बहुत अच्छी लाइंस दी हैं, हम ट्राई करते हैं, क्यों नहीं।
Are you trying to tie up with private hospitals like Fortis and Medanta? So probably they will be of good help.
So the first step is going into all the local village health centers, block health centers, district health centers, those kind of places, and we are physically training the Anganwadi workers, the Asha workers, we are training the nurses, and sometimes even supporting the doctors as they want more and more of this material which is peanut based or other based and so on. So one set of things relates to how we can train, how we can access the lowest level where it's furthest from the center. No? See, up to now you have to measure the circumference of the arm and the length of this bone to derive the ratio which defines malnutrition. Okay? But now we are, along with Instagram, we are trying to build an app which you take a photograph and the photograph will automatically calculate the ratio, will automatically log it into the computer and collect the data from that district, from that block, from that village, and so on and so forth. And you can identify malnutrition. So there's a lot of work that's going on, but it's very scientific, very structured, and good work along many lines.
Thank you so much to each of you for having come here. We request you to please join us for some tea. And we're also very happy to announce that the famous playback singer Sonu Nigam has sung a song for us. So I'm going to play that as you enjoy your tea. Thank you so much once again.